Hey there, this is Michael with a general reading intended for Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of August 2020. I do hope that this video finds you well and in good spirits, whether you're watching it for yourself or cross-watching for another individual with Gemini placements. I am curious to see what we have in store for you in August, Gemini. We do have quite interesting astrology for the next couple of months. I do have the astrology blog linked down below for those of you who would like something more comprehensive, especially if you're looking at what could be going on collectively. I will warn you, it might be a little bit heavy for those of you who are feeling disempowered or anxious, so you may want to hold off on reading that until you're feeling in a more centered state. It will be available to you. I do also have a list of all the aspects and transits by date in the blog, so you may also just want to frequently go back throughout the month just to see what's happening that day. It's a great way to learn astrology just by kind of tracking the movements each day and how you're feeling in them. I do also have links for personal readings and Reiki sessions for those of you who would like individual guidance or assistance in your own life. And I have the natal chart calculator in the description box down below. If this reading doesn't quite resonate or you'd like greater clarity on something, you're more than welcome to look at your moon, rising, and Venus signs as well. Sometimes the message that you're looking for is actually in one of those other videos, which will be available on a playlist on my channel. So let's start shuffling here. Let's see what we have in store for you in the month of August. What are the messages for my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Whoa! So this Daughter of Wands really wanted to come out, or the Page of Wands in the traditional tarot. There's definitely a lot of passion in the air, and I think you're really feeling it, especially with this Leo energy falling in your third house, your house of communication. This is really going to give a lot of expressiveness and dynamism to the way that you express yourself and the way that you're thinking about the world. It's like you're coming alive, and you have this very infectious energy to you. Some of you are just really, there's a lot of energy here actually, and I feel like with this Father of Swords that just came out, some people might not be receptive to it, and it's kind of you needing to figure out where to put this energy, because someone's not reciprocating it. And I feel like this is more for you to create something with than for you to necessarily share it with other people, although that will bring you quite a bit of joy and passion. There's a lot of creative potential here. And your mind is very sharp this month too, my goodness. Both your logical mind and your intuitive mind, with the Son of Cups and the Star. Some of you are healing a situation with an Aquarius individual, specifically. Could be another air sign, Libra or Gemini. We also have the Son of Cups, Pisces energy, could also be Cancer or Scorpio. I'm actually getting, for some reason, there is a Aquarius Pisces cusp person, or someone who has a lot of those energies in their chart. And there's a lot of passion here, but you can tell that there's this wall with this Father of Swords. But I don't want that to discourage you, because this looks really good. With the Son of Cups and the Star, it's like I could even call this a soulmate sort of energy for some of you, you know, new love coming in. Or this could just be you really connecting to your intuition. Some of you are really coming into a spiritual awakening, and that makes a ton of sense. We have Uranus in your 12th house in Taurus, which is going to be going retrograde towards the middle of the month. There might be some big shakeups in your subconscious and in your spirituality. But your intuition is very, very strong here. And there's something that you're healing. You're healing something. I don't know if you've felt like this in a while, Gemini. And just being in this energy is very healing, and it's also bringing you a lot of new ideas. Some of you are feeling afraid to move forward with someone. And I want to kind of clarify this. Is there any other message here before we go into the animal card? And then we'll look at the second half of August. The Moon and the Three of Pentacles. There's a lot of uncertainty here, and I think it's actually important, again, for you to figure out who will listen to you, who can you work with, and what is worth your energy and effort. It's really important for you to also listen to your dreams. That's going to be a very specific message for just a few of you. But something might be coming to you in a dream. And I know my dreams lately have just been crazy. And a lot of messages have come through for me. And we did have this Aquarius full moon, which is your 9th house, your house of spirituality, your house of ideas. Interesting. Again, there's some sort of spiritual shift that's going on for you, Gemini. Let's see. Let's pull an animal card for you now, shall we? Was the animal wisdom? For Gemini, for the first half of August. Lizard and unicorn, interesting. You are so scary intuitive at the start of this month, Gemini. It's almost like you're reading minds or you're mentally connected to somebody else. I know that sounds very strange. Maybe you are communicating with someone through your dreams. Because with this unicorn, it represents your third eye. I was telling you, something is happening here. And with the lizard, again, this is kind of an interesting motif. I'm thinking again of this Daughter of Wands, where we were talking about it's important for you to use your energy wisely. Because lizard is all about energy conservation and, you know, very strategically using the energy that it has. Being cold-blooded, it has to be very careful and calculating with the way that it uses its energy, and there is something strategic here. You're figuring out where you're supposed to be putting your focus. And who is going to be able to help you do this? What is it that you're working on? You're working on something. And it feels like it can yield something, but it feels murky right now. But trust your intuition. Your intuition is really guiding you at the start of this month. So let's look at the second half of August. Where is all of this going? Show us clearly, please. Why so much confusion? Oh, I get it. Some new information is coming in for you this month that's really going to make you, worst case scenario, that's immediately where you came, or where you went with that when I said that. Some new information is really going to change the way that you look at the world. And you're really combing through a lot of your belief systems. And I actually think that has to do with the start of the month. And you're still going to be doing this towards the end. You do have the Nine of Cups. Something you are manifesting. A wish coming true in your environment. Very close to you. Using the Leo full moon on the 19th. Could really bring in some blessings for you. If you work with manifestation, the new moons are a great time to set intentions and to bring in blessings. There's a lot of confusion here though still, with the Seven of Cups. No, there's choices. Something with choices here. I'm almost getting like this octopus energy because you feel like you're going in many directions at once. You're trying to do many things, or your energy is just very diffuse or spread out, spread thin. And there's an ending here. I'm trying to think what this might be tied to astrologically. What is this ending? Tell me more about this Ten of Swords. I don't trust an energy actually around you. There might be someone who's backstabbing and playing mind games with you. Oh, you're afraid to move forward because of somebody else. You're afraid of losing something. Right? Let's see. Because something looks really, really good. Tell me more about this Ten of Swords. Oh! Wow, the Hermit and the Eight of Cups. Gemini, some of you are really walking away from a situation. Like really distancing yourself from it. You're not quite sure what to make of things anymore. There's a lot of emotions that are coming up. Whoa, because you have the Moon, you have the 7, 8, and 9 of Cups. There's a lot of healing that you're doing this month. And it's also about you connecting to your own spirituality. If you feel really alone, or you're isolated, it's an opportunity for you to meditate. And I don't want you to necessarily go straight to distracting yourself or watching a movie or watching Netflix. Not saying that those things are bad or don't have a place, but they can be used to distract ourselves when we really need to be present. And I think you're becoming very present with yourself, and there's some pain here, there's some ending, there's walking away. Could be from a Virgo individual, could be from another air sign. Again, that Aquarius Pisces energy comes in pretty strong too. Yeah. Ooh. Let's pull an animal card here. What is the animal wisdom for Gemini for the second half of August? The black egg. So this presides over the throat chakra, or Vishuddha, which translates as especially pure. And it's like you're getting back in touch with your own essence. And I'm not going to lie to you, Gemini, it feels like there might be some pain that is forcing you to do this. Because you just need to pull yourself away, or someone's pulling away from you. But you're being purified in this process. Again, some of you are going to be getting a message that really changes your world. Kind of turns things up on their head here with the Seven of Cups. And there's a lot of confusion. And I almost want to say, again, you know, there was a sense of you jumping to the worst case scenario when that Ten of Swords came out. This might not even be what it seems, but you still need to gather your thoughts before you speak up. With this Leo and Aries energy that we're kind of experiencing with these trines, it's really important that people are not jumping the gun or getting too reactive. That's something that could be happening a lot. And I just see a lot of anxiety and needing to distance yourself from it. It might not even be your own anxiety. That's interesting. You might actually be distancing yourself from somebody else because their energy is a little bit draining to you. And it could be that Father of Swords energy we were pulling earlier. And I will say with the throat chakra, the black egg, while it does represent communication and expression, our truth, it's also a very important chakra in manifestation. Because when someone has a very open throat chakra, it's not just that this person is very truthful. It's what they say becomes true. So they can literally speak things into existence. But in order to do that, you must commit to your truth. And I think you're really needing to do that. And it's almost like you're being initiated into this. And this could be Uranus going retrograde in your 12th house. Something is changing there. We also had this change in your 9th house. There's a lot of perspective shifts. There's a lot of changes in your thinking in general. And this has to do with your subconscious as well as your ideologies, your belief system. You might be combing through them. You might be looking at your subconscious beliefs. But there is the sense of walking away and pain. And I'm sorry to hear that. But it's important for you to speak, and maybe speak to somebody else about this if you're feeling hurt, or express this in some way. Don't hold on to it. But you need to distance yourself from the situation. I want to pull a healing card for you actually as well. And you are welcome to use these healing cards in whatever way your intuition feels called to use them in. I will be reading them from the book. Pearl, connect to the divine. Again, this is a very spiritual month for you, and it almost feels a little bit like a dark night of the soul, where through whatever hardship that comes your way, or whatever it is that you're dealing with, it's supposed to help you reach for the divine, or encourage you to do this. Pearl is a special shade of white that calms, purifies, interesting, and promotes faith. It allows you to flow with life and connect to your divine nature. This is the color of personal integrity, truth, and loyalty. Pearl brings clarity, peace, and harmony into your life. This is reminding me a lot of this black egg, actually, too. To strengthen your connection to the divine, visualize pearly light. Imagine a ladder made of pearly light and begin climbing this ladder in your mind's eye. With every step, allow yourself to breathe in more pearly light, clearing your mind and releasing all density and heaviness in your body. Allow yourself to focus on purity, clarity, and divine connection between your body, mind, emotions, and soul. When you feel like you are close to the divine light, open your arms wide to receive it. Say, "Divine Spirit, I ask you to surround me with your healing light. Please strengthen my connection to your divine love and light." Breathe in this light and feel its fullness pouring into your soul until you feel whole. Then climb down the ladder, knowing you are loved, connected, and full of life. And this is such an interesting energy, because the Hermit and the Eight of Cups is both about climbing this mountain, almost seeking spiritual enlightenment. I'm actually hearing ego death. That's very interesting. Some of you, you're coming in from a place of pain, starting the second half of the month. You go and do this spiritual thing, this spiritual work, and it's like you realize that none of it really matters anyway. You have a totally different perspective. And honestly, Gemini, I do feel like this Ten of Swords, it's not necessarily what it seems. There's a misunderstanding that's happening here, or a setback. It honestly feels a bit temporary. I'm probably not even supposed to tell you this. But it's going to make you seek. It's going to make you look within. And we were talking about this Daughter of Wands. Where are you focusing your energy? Stop trying to focus on this Father of Swords, because he might just be swinging at you and kind of pushing you back. It's time to focus on you. Anyways, I do hope that this was helpful. Make sure to hit like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below what is changing for you. This seems really, really interesting. A lot of big energy. My goodness, so many major arcana, so many spirit cards. I'm very curious to hear how this month progresses for all of you. If you're feeling drained or you need a little assistance, I am available for Reiki sessions as well as readings. All of my services are linked down below. You can go on my website and purchase a reading or healing session with me. I feel like some of you may want to just put that on your radar. And I think that's pretty much everything. And let me know if this color healing card was helpful for you as well. Anyways, Gemini, I will see you all in the next video. I am wishing you a happy August. I hope you come back with this divine light and bring this back to the world. We definitely need it right now. And I will see you next month. Take care.